I am not okay with this. I am not okay with this. So I'm not okay with this. That's the first show, the first anything I'm going to review here on this channel. It's like 7 episodes, and each episode I think it's about 20-25 minutes, sometimes longer. But anyway, you can watch the entire series, entire season in like Saturday afternoon. Yeah, you're done. That's what I did on Thursday. Yeah. I have a job. I do have a job. I have a job. I'm serious. I have a job. I'm not okay with this. Why do I like it? I do like it. That's the point. I like the series. The series is very cool. It's based on a comic book. I like comic books, so I like everything related to comic books. And this is something like that, you know. Anyway, it was directed by a guy who directed The End of the Fucking World, and it's produced by guys who did Stranger Things.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix some things. First, it is based on a comic book. The comic book written by Charles Forsman. It was directed by a director of The End of the Fucking World, and the guy's name is Jonathan Entwistle. Let's move on.
The first scene you see is basically the end scene, so you can kind of speculate what's gonna happen, especially when you see like the first 15 minutes of the first episode. So the show is about this girl named Sydney. She has a friend named Dina, and she is in love with her. But Dina has a boyfriend. He's a homophobic prick. Also, I think a quarterback or something like that, you know, stereotype thing. I'm pretty sure not all quarterbacks are fucking idiots. I don't know, I never met a quarterback since I'm from Europe, and we don't have those guys. We have football players, soccer players, or whatever. They can be pricks, yeah. That's where she starts to get a bit angrier.
Hi, me again. So it's the fact that she's in love with Dina is not the only reason why she's angry. The first reason, and the most important one, I guess, is that her father killed himself, and her mother is now working non-stop to provide for her and her brother, younger brother. That's like a big blow. The second thing is she's in puberty. She's a teenager in high school. That's reason enough to be pissed off at the world. So yeah, moving on.
And when she gets angry, she manifests her new discovered powers. She writes a diary. There's a diary. She writes it. She doesn't want diary, but a school counselor told her that she should have a diary so she could deal with her rage. She has a lot of rage. She also has a friend or a guy she knows from school. His name is I know his name. His name is I think Daryl. Stanley. So this first video is great. I know. Anyway, Stanley is his name. Stanley is a weird kind of guy. He likes to smoke pot. He likes Sydney very much. He listens to music on vinyl. And
yeah, me again. So Stanley is not weird because he smokes pot or listens to vinyl. No, he's just different than everybody else, which basically makes him cooler than everybody else. He likes to walk barefoot. He has a really, really old car, and he dresses like nobody else. Yeah, like nobody else. So that's the part that makes him like weird, I guess. But he is the coolest character in the show, to be honest. I really like Stanley. Yeah, Stanley is cool, man. Yeah.
Music is mostly 70s or 80s, I think. The whole series is like, you know it's made now because they refer to VHS and other technological wonders of the past. The way they dress, the music, everything is more like 80s, 90s. But that's actually the fun part, you know. You see teenagers interact with each other, listen to music, you know, stuff like that. Something that people usually don't do because what they do is this. That's the cool part. That's something I like. That's something I like. That's something I like. I'm gonna say it 3 times. That's something I like. That's 4. Anyway, the series ends. Yeah. For those of you who didn't watch it, I'm not gonna tell you how it ends. For those of you who did watch it, understand. Great entertainment. Great entertainment. I think it has like 7.4 on IMDb. On Rotten Tomatoes, it's pretty high. I think it's like something like 89 or something like that. I'm not sure is that audience or critics, but critics also gave it a pretty big grades, score, the rating. Yes, you should definitely check it out. You know, I'm actually nervous. It's like somebody's watching me. There's nobody here. It's me and my camera. So my name is Luka, and this is my very first video, and I'm going to be reviewing shows and movies from Netflix. So Netflix is my primary giver of content. Giver of content. That's what I'm going to try. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to review shows that I really like and I don't like, of course, but I watched. Why? I have no idea why I do that. I keep watching series. Does that ever happen to you? You watch series that you absolutely hate, but you can't stop watching. It's so stupid. That happens to me a lot. So basically, this channel is going to be all about, you know, collaboration. So is it collaborate? Anyway, this is my very first video. Ignore it. Like it, subscribe to my channel because it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better, people.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lovely channel. You can already see that, right? I'm gonna try and put 3 videos a week, probably Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So my next video is going to be about The Witcher. I know that already is over and done with. Everybody is pretty much done talking about it, but I really liked it. So I'm gonna do a video about that. I mean, there are probably people who didn't watch Witcher and have Netflix, and that's a shame. You should, like, watch Witcher now, pronto, like now. The 2nd season is coming up, and people will want to find out something about the 1st season. They're gonna watch me, of course. Who else? There's nobody else on YouTube talking about movies and TV shows. There's nobody else. No, there's nobody else.
So wait, I have to do this.
I always wanted to do that.
Yeah, alright.